Hello everyone, welcome to Neo Daily Current Affairs program. Today on 18 January, the topics will be dealing are Air Quality Index and Suffer, Pradhana Mantri Rozgar Protsahan Yojana, Unnati, Confederation of Indian Industries, Kalia Scheme, Bilaspur, Manali, Leh Railway Line is our map topic, and finally PQRS, that is Previous Question Revision Series. Let's go through the topics one by one. Air Quality Index and Suffer. The recent report shows the air quality in Delhi slipped into the severe level with an air quality index of 440. And what is this AQI? The Air Quality Index, which is a tool for effective communication of air quality status to the people in terms of which are easy to understand by the people. And it transforms complex air quality data of various pollutants into a single number, which is called index value, and a nomenclature and a color. That is one number, one color, one description for the common man to judge the air quality in his vicinity. And it was launched by the Ministry of Environment and Forest in 2014, and the index was prepared by an expert group set up by the Ministry of Environment, Forest and Climate Change that included prominent medical doctors from leading hospitals, research bodies like IIT Kanpur, etc. And each of these categories is decided based on ambient concentration values of air pollutants and their likely health impacts. And it is known as the health breakpoint. The air quality subindex and the health breakpoints are evolved for these 8 pollutants, and they are PM10, that is particulate matter 10 micrometers or less in diameter, PM2.5, nitrogen dioxide, sulfur dioxide, carbon monoxide, ozone, ammonia and lead. And there is no carbon dioxide in this group. You should remember that. For all these 8 parameters, the short term, that is up to 24 hours, national ambient air quality standards are prescribed. And the National Air Quality Index is published for every month by the CPCB, the Central Pollution Control Board, along with a numerical value and a color code, which helps in comparing the air pollution levels in cities. And the color categories are classified into 6 categories depending upon numerical value that you can see here in this table. And AQI between 0 to 50 is good. 51, in between 51 and 100 is satisfactory. Between 101 and 200 comes under the moderate group, and 201 and 300 is considered as poor, and between 301 and 400 it is very poor, while that between 401 and 500 is severe. As I mentioned before, the Delhi's air quality index score is 440 and it is under severe category, and corresponding levels of health concerns are also tabled here. Now let us see what is this SUFFER. SUFFER stands for System of Air Quality and Weather Forecasting. SUFFER is a research-based initiative of integrating air quality with health advisories and food security. It is under Ministry of Earth Science, and it provides air quality forecasting system for Indian metropolitan cities. And it was developed indigenously by Indian Institute of Tropical Meteorology, Pune, and it is operationalized by IMD, that is Indian Meteorological Department. And the color LED display gives out real-time air quality index on a 24/7 basis with a color coding, and it also provides a 72-hour advanced forecast. And in addition to the regular air quality parameters like PM2.5, PM10, ozone, carbon monoxide, etc., the system also monitor the existence of benzene, toluene and xylene. Please note down this point. That's all about the topic. Let's move on to our next topic. Pradhana Mantri Rozgar Protsahan Yojana. It is a flagship scheme of the central government for employment generation. It was announced on August 7, 2016, and it is being implemented by the Ministry of Labour and Employment through the Employees Provident Fund Organization. And the program aims to benefit employees through incentivizing employers. That is, under the scheme, the government is paying the entire contribution of employer, that is 12% of basic pay, towards employees' provident fund and employees' pension schemes for a period of 3 years. And this is for employees who have registered with the EPFO, that is Employees Provident Fund Organization, on or after April 1st, 2016, and those are earning up to 15,000 per month. And the entire system is online at Aadhaar based with no human interface in the implementation of the scheme. And the terminal date of registration of beneficiaries under this Pradhana Mantri Rozgar Protsahan Yojana is March 31st, 2019. And the Pradhana Mantri Rozgar Protsahan Yojana has a dual benefit. One is, here the employer is incentivized for increasing the employee base in the establishment. Second is a direct benefit is that these workers can have access to social security benefit through provident fund, pensions and death linked insurance. And the recent report says that the Pradhana Mantri Rozgar Protsahan Yojana benefits more than 1 crore people. That's all about the topic. Coming to the next topic, Unnati. The Unnati stands for Unispace Nano Satellite Assembly and Training Program. Recently, the Indian Space Research Organization announced officially the introduction of Unnati at Bangalore. It is a capacity building program on the nano satellite development, and it is an initiative of ISRO to commemorate the 50th anniversary of the first United Nations Conference on the Exploration and Peaceful Use of Outer Space, that is Unispace plus 50. So, Unispace stands for United Nations Conference on the Exploration and Peaceful Use of Outer Space. And the program provides opportunities to the participating developing countries to strengthen in assembling, integrating and testing of nano satellite. And this Unnati program is planned to be conducted for 3 years by U.R. Rao Satellite Center of ISRO in 3 batches, and this program will target to benefit officials from around 45 countries. And a few words about Unispace plus 50. The Unispace plus 50 will mark the 50th anniversary of first Unispace conference, and first Unispace conference was held in 1968 and the second in 1982 and third in 1999. All 3 were held in Vienna. Now let us move on to our next topic, Confederation of Indian Industry. The CIA is a non-government, not-for-profit, industry-led and industry-managed organization. They play a proactive role in India's development process. And it was founded in the year 1895, and it has members both from private as well as the public sectors. And CIA works with the government on policy issues, and it assists the industry to identify and execute corporate citizenship programs. And the CIA theme for this year, that is 2018-19, is India Rise. The Rise stands for Responsible, Inclusive, Sustainable, Entrepreneurial. Coming to our next topic, Kalia scheme. That is Krishak Assistance for Livelihood and Income Augmentation. Instead of announcing farm loan waivers like other states, the Odisha cabinet launched this Kalia scheme to accelerate agricultural prosperity and to reduce poverty. And the scheme involves payments to encourage cultivation and associated activities. And the primary targets are small farmers, cultivators, and unlike other schemes, this includes the landless agricultural laborers also. All farmers will be provided for rupees 10,000 per family as assistance for cultivation, and each family will get rupees 5,000 separately in the Kharif and Rabi seasons for 5 cropping seasons between 2018-19 and 2021 and 22. And it targets 10 lakh landless household and specifically SC and ST families, and they will be supported with a unit cost of rupees 12,500 for activities like goat rearing, mushroom cultivation, beekeeping, poultry, farming and fishery. And this scheme also include a life insurance cover of rupees 2 lakh and additional personal accident coverage of 2 lakhs for 57 lakh household. And unlike a loan waiver, the CALIA's main targets are rural activities as a whole, and it will support, as I said before, farming on a small scale, sharecropping, fishing, animal herding, which are not covered under bank loans. Also, in the long run, a farm loan waiver will reduce the credit availability to the farmers. But an income support scheme like this CALIA, which can be used for repayment of loans, or at least the farmer can open a bank account, then they can receive a loan. Now moving on to our regular programs. First is MAP-aided program. Today's topic is Bilaspur Manali Leh Railway Line. The Indian Railway is planning to link New Delhi and Ladakh by means of a railway line that will run along the India-China border. And the proposed Bilaspur Manali Leh Railway Line will be the world's highest at 5,360 meters above mean sea level. And it will connect Bilaspur in Himachal Pradesh to Leh in Ladakh in region of Jammu and Kashmir. And after the completion, the railway line will reduce the time taken to cover a distance between Delhi and Leh from 40 hours to 20 hours. Coming to previous question revision series, today's question is from 2016 prelims and is related to environment. And the question is, what is unique about the Karai camel, a breed found in India? Statement 1, it is capable of swimming up to 3 kilometers in seawater. Statement 2, it survives by grazing on mangroves. Statement 3, it lives in the wild and it cannot be domesticated. Select the correct answer using the code given below. Option A, 1 and 2 only. Option B, 3 only. Option C, 1 and 3 only. And option D, 1, 2 and 3. Before answering, I will give you a brief description about Karai camels. Gujarat is the only home to Karai camel, and this breed population has declined drastically in recent years due to the loss of mangroves, because its primary food is mangroves and it can swim up to 3 kilometers into the sea in search of mangroves. The Karai camel is one of the most preferred choices of graziers in the arid coastal region of Kutch because of its ability to survive both on sea and land, and people consume its milk, and male calves are sold for economic returns, but females are not sold because they are considered as sacred. So clearly they are domesticated and they don't live in the wild. Now coming back to the question, here third statement says it lives in the wild and cannot be domesticated. But we have seen it is domesticated and don't live in the wild. So statement 3 is wrong and statement 1 and 2 are correct. So here the answer is option A, 1 and 2. Before winding up, please answer this UPSC model question about air quality index. Which of the following is not included in the National Air Quality Index? Option A, sulfur dioxide. Option B, methane. Option C, carbon monoxide. And option D, nitrogen dioxide. I hope you know the correct answer. You can comment the right answer in the comment section below. For further reading, you can download our today's current affairs material from the link given below. That's all for today. Thanks for watching the video.